This is Vlad, currently unemployed engineer manager, and this video is going to be about a little tool I developed recently that helps me to navigate through any terminal output in uh, any way I'd like to navigate through it. So recently I was faced a task where I needed to look through the Git log and find specific mentions of specific things, and I usually do this regular git log output command right in my terminal. However, in terms of the search, the features here are really limited. I can do a basic search, though I do not know if it's possible to do it case-sensitive, case-insensitive mode. So by doing a try and error, discovered that it is case-sensitive, so I need to look through separate things. There is no way to select specific lines easily, like using keyboard. Another tool I knew since quite a long time ago, and I found it for this video as well, is called Paca. And what Paca does, it allows us to pipe any terminal output and interact with the output in like funnier, easy ways. So for example, it allows us to filter on the fly, select certain rows, but you see that the coloring doesn't work right away. I need to go to configuration to fix my colors, so it's more contrast, it's more readable. I also faced other limitations, like a need to go back to the original output after finding specific line. And what this tool allows us to do easily, actually just forward few selected lines to the standard output, and you see all the lines I selected are here, but that's it. That's it. And this is not what I wanted. What I wanted eventually is to have a regular text editing experience to any log output that I possibly will get. So, for example, if I want to list files in my directory, I want to go and edit, replace. So what I developed is a tool that allows to pipe in any terminal output and see it right away in a temporary created file within the selected editor. And for me specifically, Visual Studio Code works fine, but any other editor can be specified in the script as well. And that's it. What else it does is that it creates a number of temporary files, up to 10 according to current configuration, which allows me to go back and forth and to compare the files between each other instead of scrolling back and forth in the terminal. And this is something I really like. So let me show you what happens once we reach the 10th file. You see temp 0 is created, and that way we can do up to temp 9. And just like with git log, maybe more illustrative example, I can do whatever you want, find, replace. I can do multiple selection. I can do things like this, and what was the easiest way to achieve somewhat similar result? It was to use Visual Studio Code standard input reader directly like this. This is a feature built into Visual Studio Code, at least starting from some version. However, you see there are certain subtle differences. So first of all, my terminal kind of blocked, and I need to exit the process manually to bring the prompt back. The next thing is that what I have here is automatically generated file which is out of my working directory, and instead it has some weird path, and this is file which is life cycle I do not have control over, and I'm not sure how long it will stay. So the only way for me to keep this information is to, sorry for that, is to select things and manually copy and paste to some other files, because once I hit Command S trying to save this file, nothing happens. So I cannot save this temporary file to custom location directly. Another difference is that I cannot control a file extension. As you see, my files had this .log extension which I specify directly, while standard input reader file doesn't have any extension, and that's why you cannot see any highlights and code coloring here. So that's it. Another thing which is less usable is that once a new file generated automatically, I cannot easily remember which one is the previous one, which one is the current one, because you see the names are complete gibberish. So this is it. Now I'm a happy user of my View tool, and let me know if you'd like to know more details, have something similar to that. I'll provide some contact links below, and cheers. Thanks for watching, and have a great time coding and reviewing your code. Have a nice time. Bye.